I had a request to work on a diagonal scale for E major, and you could do it many different ways. I call it a crossover point. You know, you kind of work your way up the neck and you jump to the next string. It's your choice, basically. You could jump over wherever you can, but if you want to do something like a big stretch, something like 0, 2, 4, 5, 7 with 4 fingers, again, open, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, and 7th fret, holding down, maybe just for a stretching exercise. All right, I'm going to try, and then I'm going to cross over to the next string and do, you know, as much as I can extend my hand. Then I'll cross over to the next string and go as much as I can, cross over, something like this. I'm going to kind of just use my ears, but I think this is what it's going to look like. Now, I'm using kind of a harsh tone. I'm using a Zvex Fuzz Factory, a Fat Fuzz, and these are really nasty. So if you don't like distortion, you might skip this video, but here comes some really raunchy, nasty distortion. Nasty. All right, so again, to get you, if you're interested in playing that, it's 0, 2, 4, 5, 7 on the 6th string, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, and so my next note is going to need to be C sharp. So I'm going to jump over to the next. I'm eyeballing it. I see. I make the move in my mind, and then I jump it over to the next string. Index is going to 4th fret, 5th string, C sharp. And that's going to be 4, looks like 6, 7, 9. 4, 6, 7, 9, which is C sharp, D sharp, E, and F sharp. Cool. That's feeling a little less strenuous on my fretting hand. So I got to F sharp. Next I need a G sharp, so I'm going to cross over to the next string. Looking at the guitar, I see that G sharp on the 6th fret, 4th string. Looks like we're going to go G sharp, A, B, C sharp. 4 fingers covering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frets. And it's easier this time. So that's going to be a 6, 7, 9, 11. Uh-oh. I forgot to stretch, but then I think the point is you can be flexible with the whole thing. If you end up using a wrong finger, just play the next note with a different finger if you can. There you go. I was able to plan ahead a little better that time. All right, third. Now I'm looking C sharp. I need a D sharp. So 3rd string, 8th fret is the horrible D sharp. That's a 8, 9, 11, 13. 8, 9, 11, 13. Index, middle, ring, pinky. D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. This is good practice for just finding notes too, or just naming notes. D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. Looking at the next string, it's going to be 10th fret, 2nd string, A, B, C sharp, D sharp. That's kind of a peculiar sound. They're all whole steps. Again, it's 10, 12, 14, 16. A, B, C sharp, D sharp. And then first string, I'm looking ahead, looking at the next string, it's going to be 12th fret. 12, 14, 16, 17. E, F sharp, G sharp, A. "12, 14, 16, 17. We're getting to the end. E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Now our final two fretted notes would be 19 and 21, which is a fifth and a sixth interval. You could that's kind of cool. If you can't resist going for the high octave root, you could take this 22nd fret, which is D, bend it up to a D sharp. And then push that a half step higher. Oops, to E. Oh, it jumped saddle. So that's not an uncommon note, that really high E, but that E flat based off of, or D sharp based off of the 22nd fret is a little bit abstract. Half step bend, you want to kind of pre-bend it. D sharp, E. All right, well, I hope that answers, gives you an idea about diagonal pattern, and you could start any degree of the scale and work your way up. You don't have to start on the lowest note, and you can use any number of fingers you want, just as long as you're working your way diagonally across the neck. Or, the whole neck is full of E major, so find it on all strings. That is kind of what I do. Is if I have a chance to sit and practice, I'll just hit one scale and just play it on all positions and combine all the cage systems and overlap everything. And it just becomes kind of messy and hard to explain, I suppose, but you don't have to. You almost break the whole, what is the caged system when you know the whole neck? It's just kind of a way to explain it, I guess. All right, thanks. And that was really enjoyable to film. I appreciate you following along. See ya.